from Houston. From the 6. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
They go play action with Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. Wide open. It's Marshall complete. And down to the 11.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky steps away to his left. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Mitchell Trubisky, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Here's Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. A gain of 2, just like we saw on 1st and 2nd down as well. Deuce is wild.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Play action. It's Trubisky. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Don't worry about it.
And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Patterson on the carry. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. These two teams all tied after one. From just shy of midfield, Trubisky eluding the pressure right. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And here's a diving catch made behind the line of scrimmage. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery getting in from a yard out, and the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one?
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Devin Hester, 27 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the the touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obvious.
And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. To throw, Fitzpatrick. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Robert Quinn drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky, flush to his right. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Texans are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, Fitzpatrick. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Play action. Now Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Brandon Marshall in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Fitzpatrick on first down. He dumps it down to Ingram.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Fitzpatrick. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Fitzpatrick to throw it. On the check down, it's Ingram. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Antrell Roll with a pick. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. And we are underway from Houston. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5. Fitzpatrick now. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starts right out of them.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Now Fitzpatrick throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fuller. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Throwing Fitzpatrick. And he's got it. Touchdown. Will Fuller. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes the score 7-0. Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Wilson. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Zeke Elliott able to find his way in from a yard out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Fitzpatrick. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Here's a give to Lindsey. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
4th down, Fitzpatrick. It's complete to Fells. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And this will be swung out for Lindsey. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Fitzpatrick. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Will Fuller with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Wilson. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Here's Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. CeeDee Lamb as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. Sliding out of the pocket. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 41, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
On 3rd down, Wilson. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
The first down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much, as he'll get forward for about a couple. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Elliott.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 10th carry now for Elliott. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. A give to Elliott. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. A first down carry by Elliott. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. And able to work his way down to the 16. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On first down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. The give is to Elliott. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. First down, Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They go play action. Fitzpatrick out to his left. Oh, Johnson, nice grab. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Fitzpatrick. And it's caught. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Big completion there on 3rd and short keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. 1st and goal, and you know me, I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Texans have taken the early lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll run it. This is James Robinson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. They'll run it now with Robinson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Flush to his right. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Here's Michael Vick. Buying time to his left. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Robinson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. They'll run here with Robinson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. The extra point up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late, we saw it, there's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone, you get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Play action now, Fitzpatrick. That's out to the flat for Ingram. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Fitzpatrick. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 16. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit? He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Fitzpatrick now from the 50. Escaping the pressure right. This one complete to Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. To throw, Fitzpatrick. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown, Houston. Andre Johnson, 35 yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. 2nd and 10. Here's Vick. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Vick to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 15. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. And we are underway from Houston. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Leonard. He's got Fuller. 20, 10, touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 75 yards, and the Texans have taken the early lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans say they have it. They do. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. He'll buy some time right. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Wilson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? Fitzpatrick to throw it. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Darren Fells, 37 yards.
And the Texans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Lambeau on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson.
He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
They go play action with Wilson.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he'll be down deep into Houston territory.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor
there to make the grab. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. Now a handoff for Lindsey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Fitzpatrick now. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Play action. Now Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson.
And he'll go right back to Lamb.
A gain of 6 there on first.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Wilson.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 28. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd and 1, Wilson.
They'll check this one down to Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor.
His second touchdown of the night. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And it's now 17-14.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key.
They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Another run by Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Fitzpatrick. Being chased out left. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's caught at the 1. Touchdown! Will Fuller with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
from Houston.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Fitzpatrick. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure right. A little check down to Lindsay. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Fitzpatrick. Dancing to his left. Fells has it, left side.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give to Lindsay. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Darren Fells. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. Now Thomas. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. On the ground, it's Thomas. And it's a fumble. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run with Thomas. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Allen's throw caught by Sanders.
And they'll get this down to the 10. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
This is Thomas. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Gregory Rousseau.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Lindsey on the toss left. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact. Now Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Taken at about the 36. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll buy some time right. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. It's complete to Fells. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick. He dumps it down to Ingram. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second and goal from the 1. Here's Fitzpatrick. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Mark Ingram in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And here comes Diggs. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes Diggs.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On first down, it's Thomas. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there. And it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release. And they did force the incomplete pass.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Thomas has got it. Complete.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
They'll run on first down. Thomas trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Allen's throw is complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. To the air, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Right back to Juszczyk again. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
7 consonants, 1 vowel. Here's Juszczyk. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back out on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he is not going to get the first down as he'll spot this at about the 28. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Pass complete to Green.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On first down, Lindsey, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. They'll roll him out right. Open man, the tight end fails. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call the timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So 3rd down and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And Lambeau will put this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1, to get yourself in position.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of hit.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones.